Let's go. Let's go.
Coffee time. I like instant coffee better than any other coffee out there. I like it better than espresso. You transfer your heavy burden. Coffee time. I like instant coffee better than any other coffee out there. I like it better than espresso. I like it better than the coffee at my mom's house, the coffee at your mom's house, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, Dutch Bros, whatever. This homemade instant coffee with whipped cream and the white girl sugar free chocolate sauce is the best coffee that I can possibly make, and I love it. Haters gonna hate, and I don't care. All right, so I'm a bodybuilder, right? And if you don't know this, bodybuilding is the gayest, manliest sport that has ever existed. It's the gayest because you have to dance around all tanned up in a man thong, but it's the manliest because you get fucking jacked. And so there's this fine balance between the gayness and the manliness. And when that man thong gets put on, the gayness goes through the roof. But if you're fucking jacked and you're actually good at posing, the manliness comes in and it kind of creates this buffer between the gayness and the manliness. And if you are up there looking confident, hitting fucking great poses, then it's not as gay as you actually think. Through communing with me, you transfer your heavy burdens to my strong shoulders. By gazing at me, you gain my perspective on your life. So through communing, you transfer heavy burdens into onto his strong shoulders, and by gazing, seeing, looking at me, you gain my perspective on your life. That's that silence. Gazing is the silence. If you're new here, I talk about all the time, the answers to whatever the fuck you are looking for are not found in your friend's advice, your parents' advice, even your spouse's advice. It's found in the silence. The answer is found in the silence. This time alone with me is essential for unscrambling your thoughts and smoothing out the day before you. Ooh. You got a whole bunch of shit you got to do. You got a whiteboard of fucking videos you got to edit and shit you got to do for work and things you got to do for clients. But if you go into the silence, he will help you smooth out the day before you. Rice cake, Ninja Creamy, about to fucking melt. The glop. Boom! Supposed to have strawberries in this meal. So I had frozen strawberries, but they were too frozen. So I decided, I know what I'll do. I'll put them in the microwave. And then I microwaved them way too long. So I put them back. They were boiling. They were literally boiling. And so I put them back in the freezer. And now I think, all right, they're perfect. Perfect. They're actually edible. They were like boiling hot. Like I would have fucking burnt my whole fucking mouth and ruined my whole day if I would have ate them straight out the microwave. It was a disaster. Chocolate syrup. Duh. Bomb. Whipped cream. There you go. Now we just sit here and fucking enjoy. Sometimes I'll use the rice cakes as utensils. Utensil. Boom. If I wasn't a bodybuilder, that's a fun game. If I wasn't a bodybuilder, what would I have for breakfast? I'd have something like Cracker Barrel. Should be like pancakes, eggs, potatoes, some sort of meat, ham, sausage, bacon. That's what I would eat for breakfast every day if I wasn't a bodybuilder. Or if I was lingering in bed and I didn't want to go anywhere, I could crush some fucking cereal, some cocoa pebbles. Oh my god. When I was in Turkey, they had weird fucking breakfast things. Lots of lunch meat, lots of very like I don't know, kind of odd pastries that were not that great. Whew, I kind of got out of breath there. All right, I'm done with this. Your girl is killing you. Your chick is fucking killing you. Next time she's tripping the fuck out, next time she's bitching out about something that's totally out of your control, go take your blood pressure. I challenge you. Go take your fucking blood pressure. And if your blood pressure is higher than 120 over 80, your bitch is killing you. You may love her to death. Gotta take care of yourself, man. You can't be doing other shit. You gotta be literally focused on the thing that you want to go do. And what I like to do is I like to smoke some weed.
Yo.
I smoke some weed. I don't look at my.
Yo, 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 everybody. Welcome in. We got the new YouTube video playing. It's the new release. The new day in the life on YouTube. I thought I'd play a little bit of it for you before we get started here. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? We're about to have a day. We're about to have a damn good day. We're about to start off with some dab and devotional. Then we got meal prepping. No, we're doing some different stuff. We did meal prep yesterday. Today, we're gonna eat some food after this, and then we're gonna do some physique ratings. Oh yeah, rating streamers' physique. Because remember, why are we here? We're here to get fucking streamers jacked again. God damn it. That is what we're after. That is what we're after with this page and this new chapter of social media. I've done the Instagram shit. I've done the short form shit. Now it's time to stream. Now it's time to show everybody what my life is like in real life. And I'm very happy to share it with you guys. Today is what, Tuesday? Everyone put a W in the chat if you're gonna win it. If you're gonna win on this Tuesday, come on, come on. Tuesdays are where I remember going in when I was in the army. We'd go in on Tuesdays, and we'd always have to. When I lived in Hawaii, we'd always have to surf with the commander every Tuesday. Every Tuesday we'd have to go out to. I was living in Hawaii, in the army. Every Tuesday we'd have to go out to North Shore or some other fucking beach, and we'd have to surf with the commander. And the problem was, I fucking sucked at surfing, like horrible. I hated it. God damn it. My superiors loved surfing, and I needed to get them on my good side. So I fucking went out there, even when I didn't want to, and I fucking learned how to surf. And now I don't have to appease anybody, and I can do whatever the fuck I want, and that feels even better. So this Tuesday I woke up excited. Usually I'd wake up back then and I'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta go do some hard shit. But now I only do the shit I want to do. I only do the shit I want to do. And right now I want to do this. I want to do this. And I want to tap in and connect with the Creator. That's exactly what we're about to do right now. This is my Jesus Calling book. This is the book we use for dab and devotional. Look at the color coordination. Like it couldn't be better. Literally couldn't be better. You know, what's funny is my mom sends me these. So if you want one, join the Discord. It'll pop up in the chat here in a second, or you can get it on my Twitch or my Kick in the bio. If you want one of these, go DM me, send me your address, and I will send you one of these. Okay, we go through this every single day. Every single day. This is how we connect with the Creator. This is how we know what the next steps are to take. It's how we know. Good morning. Good morning. Dino, Mama Mod, Naomi. Hello. 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 Hopefully some streamers see and yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some reactions today. We're gonna rate some physiques after we do this, and I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be uncensored. That is for damn sure. It is absolutely gonna be uncensored. All right, let's get started. Come on. Today is July 21st. Here we go. Is it 21st? Yeah, 21st. Rest in my presence when you need refreshment. Rest in my presence when you need refreshment. Resting is not necessarily idleness as people often perceive it. Resting is not necessarily idleness as people often perceive it. Right? There's an active portion to resting in the presence of God, in resting in the presence of the Creator, in connecting to the Creator. Guys, when you connect to the Creator, you actually access a deeper part of yourself, right? You are able to accomplish way more if you have God on your side than if you don't. That's just kind of how that shit works, right? You are able to do way more with your life. You're able to get more out of the gifts that you have when you're connected to the Creator. And when you're connected to the Creator, as he probably will say later on, you're actually able to bless others. So when you focus on your shit, when you focus on your relationship and the connection that you have to the Creator, the people around you will benefit. I don't know how. You don't know how, because it doesn't fucking matter. That's the cool part about connecting with the Creator and being in the presence of God is that you don't have to have an explanation for anything. There is an explanation, right? And that's what this book is for. It's confirmation. But quite honestly, you don't fucking need it. You don't need it. You can feel it. It's right here. When you relax in my company, you are demonstrating trust in me. Trust is a rich word laden with meaning and direction for your life. So when you relax in my company, you're demonstrating trust in me. When you're connected to the Creator, when you're in a quiet room, when you're getting the signals from God of what to do next, it's, what does he say here? It is relaxing. It's relaxing. I spend most of my day fucking stressed out about bullshit, right? That's what usually happens. I'm usually stuck in the fucking matrix stressing about shit. But when I connect with the Creator, when I get into a quiet room, when I rest in His presence, it all goes away. It all goes away. And that's what a lot of people are after. Right? You're probably after that right now. You're probably after that right now. 9 a.m. here. 8 a.m. here. I just took a couple deep breaths. How many deep breaths have you taken today? That's the first step right there. That's the first step. That relaxation. That overwhelming feeling of just, that's the relaxation. That's the trust. That's the connection to the Creator. It's all going to be all right. It's all going to be all right. And often, like for what I do, is often I'll be craving that connection with the Creator. Dino! You're 52? God damn, dog. God damn, dog. But when you feel that connection to the Creator, it's relaxing. When you have relaxation in your life, you're not as stressed out. When you're not as stressed out, you don't have as many problems. The connection to the Creator. It's the most important thing. Dino says, I'm getting ready. 52, working out in my yard in Palm Beach, Florida. Feels like 108. Fucking A, dude. That humidity would fucking sink me. It would sink me, bro. It would absolutely sink me. All right, let's keep going. I want you to lean on me, God says. I want you to lean on me, trust me, and be confident in me. When you lean on me for support, I delight in your trust and confidence. What I was about to say there is often, when I crave the connection to the creator, I usually fuck it up. And I put a human in place of the creator. That's what I've done previously. Is I will feel that pull from the creator. Hey, you need to spend time with me. Hey, you need to slow down. Hey, you need to get into a quiet room so I can tell you the next steps that you need to take. I will feel that. And I will just look at my phone more. Or I will call up a friend. Or I'll call up my mom. Or when I had a girlfriend, I would go lay in her lap, go lay in her arms. And I would seek that comfort from a human. I would seek that relaxation from a human. I would seek that stress relief from a human. And it would work for a little bit. For a little bit. But it's not what you actually need. Right? It's like being sick and taking a medication that maybe it'll make you feel better, but it's not what you need to heal, right? You have, let's say you have a fucking torn ACL, like Lacey, which we'll talk about later. So you have a torn ACL. Fucking ACL is done. Knee is just fucked up. You can barely move the goddamn thing. The doctors will give you, before you have surgery or something, they're going to give you painkillers, right? Because you're in pain. They're going to give you painkillers. It will kill the pain, right? The opioids will kill the pain. The pain will be gone. But your knee's not getting any better. That's not what's happening. Like you don't take pills to make your knee better. That doesn't work. That's in physical therapy in physical therapy school, which I failed out of. I didn't fail. I got expelled. In physical therapy school, where I got expelled, what they would say is you can't have a chemical solution to a mechanical problem. Dino, you the man, dog. You the man. Look at that. Thanks for the follow, bro. But that's the thing right there. It's like you can't have a chemical solution, a pill, for a physical problem. Right? A pill won't fix a torn fucking ACL. Physical therapy will. Surgery will. Strengthening the knee will. But taking the pill isn't going to do it. And so that's what I've been guilty of in the past is I'll be like, okay, I need this connection with someone. I need this medication. And I will go get it from a human, but what I actually need is from a God. It's from God. Does that make sense? Put a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Where we know that we need something and we immediately go get it from a human. But that signal of that need for intimacy, or the need for closeness, or the need for reassurance, or the need to be close to somebody, that's actually a tug from God telling you to look up. What? Gifted sub. Appreciate you. As Kai Snow would say, appreciate you. Now we have a little tradition here on the Daniel Caffeine stream. Anytime someone gets the sub, like Naomi just did, thank you so much, so sweet, I have to rip this thing. The anxiety pen. That's what I call it. Gotta rip the anxiety pen. Alright, so here we go. They call it a blinker. Dino. I don't know if you know what a blinker is, but you pull on this thing till the daggum thing starts blinking. And then all hell breaks loose. So here we go. I could even make I'm gonna fall off the treadmill. God damn it. Ugh. Probably shouldn't say God damn it in the middle of a Bible study. Ugh. Ooh. That was a rough one. That was a rough one. Ooh. That was a rough one. That's from the new Rove pod too. This is the birthday cake one. It's their 10-year anniversary. All right, let's keep going. Naomi, you're so sweet. Naomi is also our moderator. So if you say some dumb shit, Naomi will apprehend you. Okay, where were we at? Let's recap. Resting in his presence is not idleness. Okay, so 2 things so far. When you rest in his presence, you're going to feel relaxed. Okay, all the stress is going to go away. Okay, and then on top of that, if you feel that the pull for intimacy or the pull to be close to someone, all right, what happens is that we often take that signal and we go get that, or we take that signal and it becomes like a craving. And so that craving then gets satisfied when we go have sex with a chick or call up our mom and ask for advice or, go to your girlfriend's house and eat ice cream, like whatever. Like there's like whatever we do for comfort that involves us putting a human that involves us satisfying our craving for intimacy, for a connection. When we go and put it in, and we put a human there instead of God. All right, you can put a human in there later, right? Like, but you got to go to God first. God, if you put God there first, and then He's like, okay, now you need to go find a human. Then that makes sense. And then the likelihood of you getting the correct human to fulfill that need is way more likely. So it's like more of an order of operations thing. And this is like, I'm working through this too, guys. Like I fucked this up a lot. So what we need to start doing personally, that when we feel that need for intimacy with another person or to be close to another person, what we should do is just like, all right, cool. Is this actually something that can be satisfied with another person, or is it something I need to get right with God on? And so that's what you do. You just tap in with the Creator real quick, right? You get quiet, you think about it, you listen, you ask, you pray, and then the answer is going to come. Might not come right then, but it'll come eventually. And that's the right way to navigate through this stuff. At least that's what I'm going to try to do. Many people turn away from me when they're exhausted. Many people turn away from me when they're exhausted. They associate me with duty and diligence, so they try to hide my presence when they need a break from me. Oh, that's not what it says. It says they associate me with duty and diligence, so they try to hide from my presence when they need a break from work. Put a 1 in the chat if connecting with the Creator and having a relationship with God sounds like work. If it's a human, it's work, right? Having a relationship with a person is absolutely work. There's going to be a ton of work that goes into that, right? Geo dude, what up, homie? What up? What up? Long rip right with you. Dino, let's go, baby. Let's go. What was I saying right there? Yeah. So when I was younger, I remember like going to church and stuff was like work, right? You had to go there. Well, first of all, you had to like put on nice clothes. Then you had to drive there. And I went to Sunday school as a kid, and there was like a lesson, and then there was homework, or we'd color, like whatever the fuck, right? And then like in the Catholic Church, like you go there, and there's like a bunch of things you got to do. You got to put on the water. You got to do the Hail Marys. You got to like recite things. So it's like kind of like work, right? And so if we're trying to relax, the last thing we want to do is do more work, right? We've been doing work all day. That's why we're stressed. That's why we're stressed. And so what God is saying here is like, you're fucking it up. You're fucking up the relationship with me if it feels like work. You're fucking up the relationship with me if it feels like work. It should feel easy. It should feel effortless. You should want to do it because that's where all the answers are. All the answers for what you're supposed to do in your life, the path you're supposed to walk, the wave you're supposed to ride, the track you're supposed to stay on. All of those next steps are found when you connect with the creator. So if you're running around with your head cut off, not sure what to do next, or what, if you should partner with this person, or if you should take this brand deal, or if you should take the promotion, or if you should move across the country, like, the answer is found right here in the silence, in the connection with the creator. So it's not work. It's literally just like you're just like receiving gifts. It's like fucking Christmas. You're just sitting there and just like gift after gift after gift, direction after direction after direction, what to do next. They just come at you. How this, blah, blah, as I spoke through my prophet Isaiah, this is the last part. As I spoke through my prophet Isaiah in returning to me, okay, sorry, I fucked that up. As I spoke through my prophet Isaiah, he's going to now, this is what he told Isaiah in chapter 30, verse 15. In returning to me and resting in me, you shall be saved. In quietness and trust shall be your strength. Quietness and trust. Right there. I say it all the time. The answers are found in the silence. That's quietness. In quietness and trust shall be your strength. So if you want to be strong, you have to, number one, you got to get quiet. You got to get silent in a room. No phone, no distractions. Nothing. That's the silence. So that's one part. Okay. And then the trust part is where you are something's going to come to your mind. You're going to be in that dark room and you're just going to sit there and you're going to just wait. That's all you got to do. You just wait. You just wait and you just sit there and wait until you get this overwhelming feeling of what to do next. Okay? That is going to happen. Okay? And sometimes the overwhelming feeling will be to go do nothing. Will be to just sit there longer. Sometimes that's the one that fucks you up. Sometimes it'll be something so like what is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. He's getting all fucked up with this weed pen. Or the anxiety pen. What's the word? Overwhelming. Yes. When you get the overwhelming feeling to do something, the overwhelming urge to feel something or to do something after you've been sitting in the silence, the trust part is where you actually go do the thing. Because I'm guilty of that often, where I will commit to the silence. I'll go into the room. I'll fucking get quiet. I'll get an overwhelming feeling to do something, and then I won't fucking do it. And then I won't do it. And that's the lack of trust. So if you're just silent, but you don't do the thing that you're told to do, then you're not trusting. And if you want to be strong, right here in this book, the strength is found in the silence and in the trust. It's found in the silence and in the trust. That's it. So get quiet. If you're not sure what to do, get quiet. Go find silence. Sit there. Wait for the overwhelming feeling of what to do next to come. If it doesn't come, that means it's okay. It's okay. If nothing comes, it's all right. It just means you got to keep doing it. You just got to keep waiting, right? And then when it comes to you, then you go do it. Not later, right then. Because that's the next step. Literally, that's the next step. If you were playing a game and you weren't sure what the next step was, and you asked the game master, hey, what do I do next? And he told you exactly what to do, you would go do it. This is the game, people. This is the fucking game. All right. Let's go make some breakfast. Yeah? Yeah? Let's go make some breakfast. Yesterday, we did not have ice cream because I failed to freeze the Ninja Creamies because my house assistant is out of town. She's on hold. So I'm kind of I'm doing all my own meal prep and stuff, which it was fun. Yesterday we prepped 3 days of meals, and when I got to my last meal last night, I somehow had messed it up. Had the wrong number. I had the wrong number of meals yesterday. I only made 4. I fucked it up, but whatever. Oh, and I made muffins yesterday. First time I've made them in a while, and I forgot to put the cream of rice in them. And was it Geo, dude? Was it you? Was it you that were like, dude, don't you put cream of rice in those? And I was like, oh fuck, totally forgot. Totally forgot. Yeah, dude, they look horrible. They look so bad. It was not good. Okay. Switching over to Droid Cam. I know, dude. It was so messy. So messy. Yep. You guys got it in real time. Got it in real time. We're gonna eat some breakfast, and then we're gonna rate streamer physiques, and then we're hanging out with my friend Alex at the Golden Nugget. We're gonna go get a tour of the Golden Nugget, famous hotel here in Vegas. All right, where's my Droid Cam? Droid Cam. Droid Cam. Where is it? There it is. Switch up our camera here. They are the Hulk muffins now. Green as can be. That's all right. That's what we're going to call them. We're going to call them the Hulk muffins. Smart man. Smart man. Is that working? No. No. I got to open something on my computer. Landon's computer. There it is. Open that bitch up. There we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. Boop. Beep, beep. All right. To the kitchen we go. My coffee's stuck. There's peanut butter stuck in the straw. Can't get it. There's peanut butter stuck in the straw. Why is there peanut butter in your coffee? Because I like peanut butter lattes. I don't know if that's a thing. Go away, headphones. Oh god, they're fucking wrapped around. But see up my nose. These wires. Some wireless shit. I had a wireless headset. I think Kaizen had a wireless headset at his desktop. Gotta upgrade this shiz. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I got it. I got it. All right, let me look in the chat. Yo, Dina, I think it's cool that you're 50 years old and you're on kick. That's fucking badass, man. That is badass, in my opinion. All right, so if I showed this, I want you guys to see what I see. Yeah. Like that. Oh, I really like this kitchen light, or this kitchen tripod I got here. Overhead cam. There we go. All right, so let's make some breakfast. Got our Ninja Creamy here. Go put that in the dealio outside. And I need rice cakes and blueberries. Blueberries, rice cakes. Where's my kitchen scale? It's oh 150 or 100 blueberries. 100 grams of blueberries. Well, good. Actually, you know what we should do? This is going to be crazy. I'm going to put the blueberries in the Ninja Creamy and then blend it. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to try it out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Put this in the machine. I moved it out to the garage. It's so fucking loud. Oh. See what happens. It's either going to be awesome or terrible. Oh boy. Who knows what's going to happen there? All right. How many rice cakes do we need? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5. These are new. Caramel chocolate chip. I usually just get the caramel or the chocolate, but they fucking put them together. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. All right, kick chat. Let me pull you guys up. Kick. Did you guys see Clav broke up with his girlfriend live on stream? That was fucking awesome. Awesome. He was like, "We are not in a relationship." She's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Nope." Great. Great. I know I need a wider straw. Did Landon figure out the camera situation? He figures out things in very in parts. So we're getting close. Close. It just kind of takes him a while. Like he sent me today a microphone that I need to buy. But I'm doubtful that that's the last thing I'm gonna need to buy, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna have to buy more. It's like he'll like tell me to get something or do something, and I'm like, okay, now we need to do this. Go to the next step. Like, can't we just do it all at once? But I don't think he processes things that way, which is cool because he knows more about cameras than me. Fine by me. Fine by me. Okay, we're gonna eat. And then I'm so excited to do this streamer physique rating thing. We're going to watch the award ceremony. The award ceremony. And we're going to rate all the physiques of people that got awards. And then I'll make a YouTube video out of it, and it's going to be fucking cool. All right. Looks like it's done out there. I'm going to check it. All right, let's see what we got. Here we go. The reveal. Oh! That's actually kind of cool. It's purple. Oh, but there's some shit down there that needs to get mixed up. Hold the phone. I have to spin it again. Oh yeah, we gotta run it. We gotta run another spin. Oh no, it's a... Oh yeah. Tastes like chocolate blueberry. Yeah. Tastes like chocolate and blueberries. Pretty damn good. Boom, girl. Yeah, but we're getting there with the camera. We'll be close. We're getting there. We'll be I hope by the time we get the camera rocking, we'll have 300 subscribers, 300 followers on Kick. We're at 298 or 299 maybe. So hopefully by tomorrow. I think Clavicular has like 400,000 followers on Kick. Right. Kick. Okay. Let's go eat. I'm out. Come on, baby. Oh. Oh, we're at 300? Nice. Well, then hopefully before 310. Maybe that's a more realistic number. Gotta wash my hands. Can't forget. Can't forget to take my optimum formula NAD later. 52 subs. Dang, that's awesome. We're gonna do it, people. We're gonna go all the freaking way. Oh man. Guess that's not zoomed in very well. I could go a little higher. A little higher. Ooh, I know I'm gonna get cold too. I'm gonna put on my sweatshirt. Eating ice cream, make it cold. There we go. Ooh. All right. Let's talk about some fitness shit. Dino, what were you training today? What were you training? And do you have your own gym? Did I hear that? Do you have your own gym? Is that what you said? Backyard workout? Some shit like that? Mm. God damn, I make good coffee. God damn. All right. I'm not training today. I trained 2 days in a row. I'm good. And yesterday, I trained with Brian Cage. Here comes the glop. Oh God, that is very runny. That is very runny. I did not expect that. Whoops. I was actually, Dylan's not even here. He challenged, with a guy on our, that watches our stream pretty often. I was eating this ice cream out of a bowl the other day, and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "You need to get that on a cutting board." And I was like, "It's going to be too runny." He's like, "It's never stopped you before." He's right. I'm out of whipped cream. Tragedy. We're doing a grocery haul run tomorrow. Grocery haul. What? Chest and tries, home gym. Nice. Yesterday was International Chest Day, though. We need to bring that back. International Chest Day. It needs to be a holiday. Yo, did any of you guys watch the Andrew Tate, Jack Neal podcast that just dropped yesterday? I listened to the whole thing. I have no opinions about Andrew Tate whatsoever because I don't know enough about him. But watching that podcast was like more entertaining than a movie. And I'm stealing that from a comment. That podcast was like watching a movie. I don't know if he rehearsed that or what, but it was fucking crazy. And I don't want that to happen to me. I'll pull it up. Andrew Tate and Jack Neal. Jack Neal's like this young, it's called the Jack Neal podcast. He's like a young podcaster. He's like, he can't be more than 20 years old. But yeah, Andrew Tate is on there. And he tells the whole story basically of the last like 4 years. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. But anyways, he got famous by basically telling people to go to the gym and be a man and buy a Bugatti. Huh. I don't know what a Bugatti looks like. I mean, it looks like one of those weird cars, right? I've never been a car guy. Nope, not me. It's fucking Ninja Creamy, man. I'm gonna have to have one of these the rest of my life. What a time to be alive. Yeah, it's going super viral, man. It's some crazy shit. Yeah, if you guys don't have a Ninja Creamy, I'm telling you, it might be the best investment of your. Like, if you're gonna ask me, Daniel, I have $300 to spend on something fitness related. Should I get a gym membership? Should I buy steroids? Should I buy supplements? Like, what should I do? I would say go buy a Ninja Creamy. I think a Ninja Creamy will like keep you compliant with your diet almost better than anything else. Like, you can't even trick your mind into thinking that this is not ice cream. At least I can't. Your ex used to make them? Dude, here's the recipe. You don't even have to write this down. This is my recipe. You don't have to write it down. Make a protein shake. 2 scoops of whey protein. Use either milk or almond milk or cashew milk, some sort of milk. Don't use water. That ain't gonna work. Okay? Make a protein shake. Milk, almond milk, some sort of milk. 2 scoops of protein. You can do 1, doesn't matter. You pour it into this thing. You put it in the freezer. That's it. If you want it to have some better consistency, like even be even more creamy, not required. Literally telling you, this is not required. But you can put like a teaspoon of guar gum or xanthan gum, which you can buy in the baking aisle for like fucking pennies. It's like buying baking soda. It's like the fucking cheapest thing ever. Or yeast. It's like you can buy a fucking massive bag. You can buy like a kilo of it for like $2, and that will literally last you the rest of your lifetime. You put a tiny bit of that in there, and then that's it. Like just put it in the freezer. But all you need to do, protein shake in the cup, in the freezer, put it in the Ninja Creamy, done. I think people overcomplicate the shit out of it and put like a bunch of ingredients in there, and that makes it difficult, and that makes it like feel like work, and then it feels like you're prepping ice cream, and like I think that's where people are like, oh, like I don't think my sister has one. I think they barely use it. I use mine every day, sometimes twice a day. I use the Ninja Creamy probably more than I use my fucking shower. That's not true. I use my Ninja Creamy more than my rice cooker. I use my Ninja Creamy more than my oven. So it's an appliance that gets used more like top. It's a top 5 appliance for sure. Top 3 probably. Microwave, like what are the things you absolutely have to have in your kitchen to be a good bodybuilder or to have a good physique? You need a microwave. Well, you don't need a microwave, but you need some sort of heating device. So you need a stove or a microwave. And a refrigerator, obviously. What else? Blender, don't need it. Toaster, don't need it. Oven, don't need it. Ninja Creamy. It's top 3, I'm telling you. Top 3. She acted like she was building bombs. Yeah. All right, Dino, I want to challenge you on this because you just said right there that's so easy. I loved having the sweet creamies at night. So I eat my creamies first thing in the morning. I eat ice cream first thing in the morning, and you probably haven't heard this story, but the reason I eat ice cream first thing in the morning is for 2 reasons. Number one, when I eat ice cream, it's very challenging for me to be pissed off right after, right? It's very challenging for me to have a bad day after I eat ice cream. When I wake up in the morning, that's usually when I'm the most influenceable. And if I get like a bullshit text or something, like I can get frustrated, and my bad days can usually start early. So if I have a creamy that makes me feel really good and really happy first thing in the morning, then it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day, or at least the rest of the morning into the afternoon. And I think that's like a cheat code for just like having like good momentum first thing in the morning. Second reason I do it as like a fuck you to society. Andrew Tate would like this. But like when I was growing up, there wasn't Ninja Creamies, there wasn't healthy ice cream. But there's so if I would have asked my mom, like, Mom, can I have ice cream for breakfast? She'd be like, no way, because she's a good parent, right? Any good parent would not let their child have ice cream for breakfast. But me eating ice cream for breakfast now as an adult is like, well, I can do whatever I want. I'm an adult. I'm gonna eat ice cream first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me I don't have a boss. Eating ice cream in the morning reminds me that I don't have anyone that can tell me what the fuck to do. Nothing. Nobody can. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. And you might be like, oh, I can do whatever I want. Like, I'm married. My wife lets me do whatever I want. Bullshit. Bullshit, she lets you do whatever you want. If your wife or your girlfriend If you're one of those people, put a 1 in the chat. If you have a partner that says, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. All right? Maybe you do have one of those people. Maybe you do have one of those partners that is super supportive and, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Go chase your dreams. Okay. So if you do have one of those, great job. But then answer this question. Is there something you could do that would get you divorced or that would get her to break up with you? Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Right? Like, you go sleep with another chick. You could fucking do something that she really, really hates, and she might break up with you. Right? So that means you actually can't do whatever you want. That means there are some boundaries. You can't do it. I have no boundaries. I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's a good damn feeling. Really good damn feeling. I was in a relationship, 2 relationships where I could not do whatever I wanted. I could do some of the things I wanted. I could do most of the things I wanted, but not everything. And when you can't do whatever you want, when you have a partner that has influence over your decisions and what your life is going to look like, personally, I started to lose respect for myself. My goals slowly started getting put on hold. You can't work till 10 o'clock at night, Daniel. I can't sleep. That was a huge one. Well, I can't go to sleep unless you're in bed too. We have to go to sleep at the same time. But I have work to do. Doesn't matter. But the work that I have to do is what like puts food on the table and keeps a roof. Doesn't matter. I need to go to sleep, so you have to be in here too. I need work. I need to do work. I don't care. You have to do it tomorrow. Hated that shit. Hated that shit. G Comp, what up, dog? How you feeling on this Tuesday? Making business deals? We're going to do some physique rating here soon. Streamer physique rating. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. I love it, man. I'm an LMT. I quit my last job at 50. No more bosses, ever. That's right, dog. That's it. You quit at 50. You still got 50. You're at the halfway point, man. You still got 50 years to go. So you're going to spend the next 50 years of your life totally free. You made it, dude. You fucking made it. You should be by 50, right? That's the halfway point. If we all live to 100, which we probably will at this point, right? You have until 50 to get to the halfway point. And what your job should be, at least in my opinion, is that by that time, just like Dino here, is you can do whatever the fuck you want for the next 50. You got to fucking deal with the system for the first 50. And then the last 50, you position yourself where you get to do whatever the fuck you want. That's going to be a good feeling, Dino. Good feeling. I got there a little earlier. Not by much. And you get there when you're supposed to get there. You get to the point where you can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, with whoever the fuck you want. You get there by being that person. And it takes some time. It actually takes some time to do that. Like, it's hard. It's hard to get out of the system. There's a lot of comfort in the system. But the second you get out, the second you look back on how reliant everybody is on their employer or whatever, you go, oh shit, I'm glad I'm out of that. But you can't see it until you're out. Can't see it until you're out. Yo! First lane out of 3. How'd your squad do? How did you perform? Anyone drop any balls? Anyone not fucking remember the goddamn password? Or the running password or the number password? What was the running password, Dylan? The running password is an Army term. Dylan's in the Army. When you establish a patrol base, a security posture, you have to have, people are going to come in and out, right? You go do recons, you go do missions. To come back in, you got to say a password. Running is 9. So, all right. So the running password, or you can call it like a number combo, whatever. There's also one called the challenge password. I'm probably fucking up the names. No, that's right. Challenge password, running password. But so he said the running password was 9. So that means if somebody is outside the patrol base, outside of the security posture, and they're coming back into the security posture, there's a number, right? So the person that's inside of the patrol base will yell at them and be like, 5. And then the person that's outside of security posture will have to remember the number, which was 9, and he have to respond back with 4. So it'd be like 5, 4. And then if there's another person later on, it'd be like 3. And then and then the person outside would go 6. And so you're trying to match the number to get it to 9 because that's the password. Anyway, that's just a little Armyism for you. And our challenge password was Globo and Loco. Globo, Loco. Same thing. So when someone inside the security posture, they would see someone coming in, they'd say Globo, and then the person coming into the security posture would say Loco. There's some things in the Army that they do very, very well, especially with accountability, security, stuff like that. I think one cool thing I learned about the Army, or learned from the Army, is that everything's super basic, right? Because soldiers are fucking dumb. So everything is really basic. And if you do all the basic things really, really well, then you have success. And I think that is a big lesson that's applicable pretty much everywhere. Fitness. There's really it's not really challenging, right? Like to have the physique that you want, right? To make yourself look the way you want. It's actually not really that challenging. And there's just some very basic things like eating food, lifting weights, sleeping. That's pretty much it. There's like literally nothing else you can do. You want to change the way you look, you have to eat differently. You'll have to train differently, and you'll probably have to sleep more. And so if you can just do those basic things really, really well, you're going to have results. And I think I learned that from the Army, which is just do the basics. Yep, everything is dumbed down. Well, it's not that it's dumb, right? It's just that they make it so simple that so when haven't slept in 4 days and you don't have any food and you're dehydrated, you can still be able to like do the things because they're so basic. Yeah. All right. We are going to now rate streamer physiques, but I need to change the title of this biatch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this stream, and then I'm going to title the new one rating streamer physiques, and then we'll jump back on and I'll share my screen and we'll do the shiz. All right. So, I'm just going to set it up now, and then I'll cut it here in a second. Burp. It's going to be fun. We're not holding anything back either.
We are not pulling any punches. Oops. There we go. Okay. Hello, I have to dumb down my language at work. Let's see. Like a third grade level. People don't know what I mean when I ask if they want consecutive or simultaneous appointments. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll fuck some people up. You'll fuck some people up with hard words. All right. So we're going to go Streamer University. History. Streamer U. What time is it? 9? Perfect. Okay. And I gotta change my screen share. Move up. There we go. Put me down there. Right, these guys all got awards. Top 10 neighbors. All right. Awards. All right, where should I put me? Should I put me over Kai? No, we'll put me over here. There we go. Bam. Legendary. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this I'm gonna close this stream out, and then I'm gonna start a new one. BRB. We're not gonna pull it.